Today is going to be a really fun day. Fun because it's going to be part of my max rep series where I focus on one lift for a certain number of reps until I build up and can't build up anymore. I will be using the Kabuki strength bar. I love this bar because you have multiple grips on it and are able to hit many different areas of your chest, but you can get creative using it to do curls, using it to do overhead press, and probably hundreds of different workouts if you think about it. I'm going to do the conventional wide grip bench press to target my chest, and I'm going to do 5 reps. On its own, it's 65 pounds. So warm-up sets already get you working. Once I reach my top set and I can't go any higher, I'll dial back a bit and go to failure. This first set is going as expected. It's not that heavy. It shouldn't be. At this point, I'm just ironing out any kinks, making sure the bar path is what I want it to be. Smooth, controlled, nothing too major. Next up, I threw on some 15s. I've realized that my buildups can't be too long. 2 reasons. I need to get out the gym a whole lot sooner than I have been. And even though those early sets are really easy, they still take a toll on you and add up. So by the time I get up to a top set, it's not because I can't do the lift, it's because I've started depleting my energy little by little. $115, just like the 95 and the 65 before it. Very easy, very smooth, no challenge whatsoever. I thought about the arch a little bit more on my back. My bar path is smooth and controlled. I feel very encouraged with how that looked. This may be the last set in which I'm feeling as though nothing is really happening. I'm just going through the motions, I'm working out the techniques. I have a lot of natural strength, which is awesome, but I want to be someone who relies more on technique to get me through. Very encouraging. 135 felt like nothing. Able to create the arch, strong back, strong glutes, and pushing real easy. The reason a bench press is considered a compound movement, you are supposed to use your entire body to do the lift. You're planting your feet on the ground, you're pushing down on the ground, your back arched, so you're engaging a lot of your midsection, and of course, you're pushing up on the barbell. You're utilizing every part of your body in order to do this lift strong and controlled. That's why it's compound. So I will throw on the 45s, which will get me to 155. The most perfect song just came on right now. And music is my drug in the gym, as it is for many people, but it really is for me. So this 155 is gonna get crushed. That felt amazing. That felt amazing. Easy, strong, smooth. I'm gonna throw on the reds, the 55s, which will take me to 175. I fully expect my bar speed to slow down. What I'm looking to avoid is just a bunch of shifting, readjusting, particularly mid-movement. Everything else before, I was controlled up and down, and when I re-racked, there was not a whole lot of noise. I was able to place the weight back on the J-cups. That's what I'm looking to do. Another successful set. I was only originally planning to do, 5 sets before getting to my top set. I'm gonna just keep on building and growing. I've done 65, 95, 115, 135, 155, 175. So now, 205. Not a particularly high number, and it's not that far away from my 3-rep max of 275. It might seem crazy, but might I be able to do that today? Can I potentially get to 275 for 5 reps? If I do, holy crap. And if that's possible, that's really amazing, because I haven't even been benching all that much recently. But let me not think about the future right now. Let me be in the moment. Let me do this weight before I start thinking about what the future holds. 205 for 5. The first rep was probably my worst rep. I hit the J cups on the way out, and that was probably my slowest press up. But reps 2 through 5, a lot more controlled. I felt good. I'm feeling really strong. 205 worked out really well. I'm gonna throw on the 25s, which is an extra 10. So 205 becomes 225. 5 reps, 225, wide grip. Should not be a problem. This was easy. I gotta keep it going. 225 for 5. Plant my feet, drive my feet as if I'm trying to drive through the ground. Create that arch, slow and controlled. Bring it down, press it up, bring it down, press it up. Ah! Damn! Maybe that's an omen. That was obviously the most challenging set. Should I go up an incremental amount, like throw on 5s? Should I throw on 10s? The thing is, I'm not afraid of those weights. I know they're gonna go up. My goal for this workout, until I get to my top set, is 5. So even if I were to do 3 reps, that's not the goal for this workout. To me, that's a failure for today. Yes, I still lifted the weight. I still moved it. Congratulations. But my goal is to hit 5 complete reps. And then once I fail, dial it back, and then go to failure. Do I want to throw on 5s, which gets me to 235? Or do I want to throw on 10s, which gets me to 245? What's the harm? It's not as if I will never bench again. It's not like $1 million is on the line. I'm gonna throw on the 10s and go to 245. And if I fail, I fail. Then I'll drop back to 205 and then go to failure at 205. But I'm doing 245. I'm gonna do it. I got this. Everything needs to be dialed in. Plant my feet, drive it through the ground, arch my back, be controlled, breathe. I have to remember to breathe. I hold my breath a lot, which is not good. Inhale on the way down, exhale once I press it up. It's so interesting how things work. I felt so accomplished fighting through that 3rd rep that I'm telling myself, okay, let me just 2 more. But once I get pressed up that 3rd one, I said, oh Jesus, thank you. It's not gonna fall on me. And I was like, I'm done. And I have the safety arms as well, so I'm 100% safe. But I failed. 245 for 3 reps. Here it goes. Success can be found here. I'm gonna do 235. And then I think I could do 10 reps. I could do 5 reps of that. I would leave today's session feeling very accomplished if at 235, with all the volume and build up that I've done, get to 5 reps. All right, this is my revised top set because I failed at 245. I was only able to do 3 reps when the goal was 5. Hopefully this set goes a lot better. I need a fight to get the 5 reps. I need a fight for it. Let's do it. Oh, I did it. I think I cheated a little bit with rep number 4. I didn't get complete range of motion. I'll let myself slide for that one. I feel very accomplished, very happy with that. I'm not the strongest person in the world. This is not the craziest weight in the world. I have not been lifting a lot. And I just crossed over the 1-year mark from my shoulder surgery. I'm not sure if any of you had surgery and gone through the recovery process. There are some dark times that happen. Even when the doctor tells you everything went well, you're progressing as expected. So many times I needed to fight off the thought, man, did I make a mistake? Will I ever get back to where I was? Who am I gonna be now as an athlete? And even up until month 11 and a half of this recovery, I thought, holy crap, I guess maybe things will just not be the same. So while this weight isn't high, I feel so happy and proud and accomplished. And now it just tells me, keep incorporating this into your routine, keep on building and working, ironing out your techniques. Once you do that, I may even exceed what I've done in the past. I'm feeling really good right now. And my workout's almost done. Very quick, very efficient. So good, so good. What I'm gonna do, dial back to 205. My minimum goal is 10 reps. Anything above that is golden. But I'm feeling so good right now. 205. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That was an example of needing to always respect the weight and respect the process. I took my foot off the gas. I wasn't as driven and locked in. I was flailing. So I got to 7. I'm a little disappointed with that. I wanted to get to 10, but at least I got over 5. Early on, it's not looking like I'm gonna get past 5 reps, but I got to 7. It's all golden. I'm really happy. If I were to rank today out of 10, I think, and I'm a hard rater, I don't take it easy on myself. I give myself a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I would have loved to hit those final 2 reps with a 245. It just didn't happen today. But my goodness, I was able to dial back after maybe a 2-minute rest and get to 235 for 5 reps. But then when I tried to get to 10 at the 205, mentally I let myself get too complacent, too comfortable, and was only able to get to 7 reps. So about 7.5, an 8 out of 10 day. There's nothing to sneeze at. Not every day needs to be a 10 out of 10. I need to be able to live my life, walk out this gym, and continue on with everything else going on. But very good, very successful day. And on to the next one. Until next time.